In the tropics, things happening, not for us. The northern Gulf Coast stays very quiet, but there are two systems, Tropical Depression 9 and Humberto, which is incredibly a Category 5 as of earlier this afternoon. After being a 4 earlier, it has winds of 160 miles per hour and some gusts close to 200 miles per hour. So really powerful, but this one thankfully is farther out and it looks like will not impact land. Now, Tropical Depression 9, that's the one that is right now very messy, but still bringing rain and kind of overall not the nicest weather for Cuba and the Bahamas. It is going to go north, possibly becoming, maybe even by tomorrow morning, Tropical Storm Imelda pretty fast, and then maybe a hurricane. And it is forecast now, instead of making a landfall and moving inland over the southeast U.S., maybe to turn just before. So this would be a very slow moving system like it has been pretty much all day. And that would allow it probably to stay farther from the U.S. coastline. If it's a quicker system, it may make its way farther inland or closer to a landfall somewhere along the southeast U.S. coast. Now, the upper pattern is pretty tricky because you've got the two tropical systems, a big ridge of high pressure out here, and troughing along the east coast. Now, a glance back at our local forecast, high pressure blocking any tropical systems, keeping us on the hot side. But this is why we're thinking this system, which again might soon become Imelda if it does get the name, it's drawn to the north between the troughing over the eastern part of the U.S. and the big high pressure. Now, this starts to nudge it off, and also Humberto's influence, another very strong low out to the east of it, starts to draw it out to the east. So that's why we're thinking this next system, Tropical Depression 9, will get close to the U.S. southeast coast, but then could turn out to the east. So just one model look, just to give you an idea, you can see rain, maybe some wind, and possibly even some storm surge impacts along the coasts of maybe Florida, Georgia, and especially the Carolinas, perhaps especially South Carolina. But then it does look like it'll take that shift to the east. Still definitely something to watch for the southeast coast of the U.S. No threat here, but those individual and exact impacts will be nailed down as they get a better idea of possibly Imelda's strength and eventual track. Our 7-day forecast shows the heat continuing, the break